Hey boys, welcome back to some more Insaiyan Reacts. We're going to be reacting to the top 10 plays from round 2. And it was, I'll be honest, the games weren't as good as round 1. There are a couple of stinkers in this slot, but on the flip side, the games that were good were pretty darn good. So let's get into it. I'm keen to see what they come up with here for the top 10 plays. Okay, so we're starting at so I know exactly what's happening here, and I just want to say this game, holy shit! I'm talking in a super coach sense here. This was the most tilting game to be a super coach player, I think, of all time. Well, there's been probably worse. Like, I remember having, like, I think, who did I captained, like, Cleary, and he got sent off last year, and he was my captain. And there's been other times where you've got a captain and they get like injured or something like that. But this one, Chansey got fucking concussed. He went off. Thankfully I didn't have Jackson forward yet, but he didn't last at all. And then Brandon Smith just once again getting injured, playing barely anything. And Tedesco as my captain could have gone easily 100 plus in this one, but he bombed a try. And then this little beauty from good old Suoli'i. I mean, we gotta look. I mean, honestly, Jake Turpin, I know people have been roasting Turpin a little bit, but I think he's been pretty damn good for the Roosters. Like, if I'm being honest, when Turpin's been out there at dummy half, he's looked better than Brandon Smith. But nice work here by Turpin, getting the markers interested. And then Luke Keary. I mean, Keary, he's been... I haven't really sided him much to start the year, but man, he can come up with some absolute beauties. I mean, this is lovely, and it's great. Like, this is what makes Keary so good, is like the heads up play. He's looking like this is for all money just going to be an inside play to Tedesco. I mean, they hit this constantly, but you can see, like, they are marking up deluxe on these two. Like, Tedesco would get nailed here, but I think Fanil Blake there and Wade Egan coming back across. So Keary, beautiful heads up play, throws a cutout pass. Egan Butcher as well. I forgot about him, but fuck me, I have Egan Butcher and he's just stinking it up to high heavens. I thought he would be a nice pickup. Should have gone with my pod play of Lachlan Fitzgibbon, for Christ's sake. But Suoli'i burst through the gap. Just simple drawn pass. This is actually really baffling to me. I honestly don't understand. Like, the play he does here is just so selfish. Like, trying to take on the fullback. Like, I just wish he bombed it. Like, I have Sam Walker in my Supercoach team, so it was good. I was also like, he's going to get the offload to Tedesco, which would have been better for me, but fucking Sammy Walker's there. He gets the try. I like it that Sam Walker, he gives him a bit of a spray as well. Because that is just such a selfish play. I honestly don't understand. Like, even if he scored it, like, even if he did run around the fullback and score, like, that's still so selfish. Like, I don't know, man. He's got a lot to learn. But next play here, the Rabbits taking on the Panthers. That is forward. That was definitely forward. I don't actually remember this play. Actually, this is the last play of the game. Yeah, the Rabbits almost got away with this. And I mean, I know the Panthers did win, but the Panthers, they still don't look great. I mean, this is a Rabbits team, which, granted, they do have a lot of their attacking weapons playing, which was nice, but they're missing Arrow, they're missing Totola, Hamesele, Havili. Like, so many forwards were gone, and like you shouldn't be able to win against the best teams with the bulk of your middle guys out through injury. But the Rabbitohs pretty okay. The Panthers still very scrappy. But look at this pass here. This is so forward. I mean, maybe the angles have got me a little bit. Like, he is getting pushed back as he passes it, but it looked forward on my end. I don't know how it wasn't forward. But Cookie here. Last play of the game. Blake Taff. Michael Cheekham. Honestly, Cheekham's looked pretty good. And, the kick. It was almost... Dude, Cheekham Cheekham is a guy you probably want the ball in his hands as that last effort, because he is what, and unfortunately he's done it against my Broncos a couple of times, just coming up with just an incredible clutch last effort play to win the game. It was honestly a great kick, and then Dylan Edwards, fucking what a joke, dude. I saw all the Panthers players, they were all backing Edwards up because apparently Taz gave him a bit of a spray after he scored that incredible try. But nah, Edwards is just a dickhead. he's a moron. The Broncos against the Cows. I gotta say, Herbie, devastating. I've been saying this for a couple of years now, that if there's one player in the backline that I do not want the Broncos to let go, it was Herbie Farnworth. Honestly, if Cobbo left, if Katoni Staggs left, that would have been honestly fine. I wouldn't have been that torn up. But Herbie Farnworth going, dude. At least he's going to the Dolphins. I'm not one of these Broncos fans that hates on the Dolphins just to hate. I actually, I want to see the Dolphins do well. So at least he's going to the Dolphins. And then this man here, Reece Walsh. I got to say, Walsh, he's looking big. Like, obviously, he's never going to be a massive fullback, but he is looking solid, which is great to see. And he was lightning. So he's obviously bulked up, but he has not lost his... honestly, Nanai, Tamalolo, very lazy effort there as well in defense. I mean, this, late in the game, but yeah, Nanai's been very disappointing to start the year. Like, he did score 2 tries in this game, but, like, he doesn't get through a lot of work as is. He's not one of these back rows that does over 10 runs a game and 30-odd tackles. Like, he does conserve his energy, so missing tackles like this, not great. Also, it was pretty bad from Tamalolo there. Like, there's no one in front of him. It's just Herbie. So there's no reason for him to sort of overchase to the right here. He gets done with the big left foot. And then, yeah, Reece Walsh. I mean, dude, I can't get over it. One of the top plays better be Reece Walsh setting up that try for, who scored it? Ezra? But just lightning. The Dragons against the Titans, oh man. I'm happy to see Tyrell Sloan do well. Like, I think he's without doubt an NRL standard fullback. He's obviously got some issues in his game that he needs to work on, but he definitely has the talent. I think he's tough. I think he's always trying. He comes up with some bad errors. Under the high ball, he's pretty susceptible. Defensively, yeah, not the best, but he always puts in, I think, and I hope he gets an actual season to make the fullback spot his own. So I think he can be pretty damn good. And unfortunately, the Titans started this game so well. I tipped the Titans. I expected the Dragons to come out and start the year well, like they always do. But the Titans looked good to start. They were up 12 points to 2, and then it just went to absolute shit from there. They capitulated. The Dragons looked pretty okay, and Tyrell Sloan had a good game as the Panthers here. It's the try saver. A bit salty as well, because I also have Luke Garner in Supercoach, and Garner could have got like 100 points in this game as well. Like, he bombed a try here. Like, I mean, it's incredible work from Latrell Mitchell, it's got to be said. He gets criticized a lot, Latrell, for being lazy, but I don't know, dude. I think he's been pretty good. But Luke Garner, I wanted to look at this again, because, like, surely, nah, that's fair enough. I didn't really watch too many replays of it, but I thought surely he could have, like, stepped or not ran straight into him. But no, it was pretty much he had to just go straight for the line like that, and it was just an incredible effort from Mitchell to sort of knock the ball loose a little bit. I don't think he even got it down in the end. So it was, yeah, what a try saver. I mean, for all the laziness Mitchell can have in his game, like, he is a match winner. I would take him at my club. Well, I love Reece Walsh, so I probably wouldn't. But Mitchell is I like Mitchell. I never used to particularly like him. I didn't like him at the Roosters, but I don't know. Since he's gone to the Rabbits, I don't know. I do like him. I like him a bit more. But look, I don't even think he got it down in the end. Even if he didn't knock it on, I don't know if they would have awarded it. But the Panthers again, Jesus, the Panthers Rabbits again, all the top plays in this one. I thought this game was This is really the top play, one of the top plays. A try that shouldn't have been a try. But I thought this game was okay. I thought it probably didn't deserve to have this many in the top 10 plays. But Garner here gets tackled. I mean, that's a knock-on. That's such a clear-cut knock-on. Are you serious? I mean, it's good work by Luai here to get into the backfield. He gets a beautiful kick away. And Tungo is going to cross for their second try. But that, I mean, you really going to put this in the top plays when it is clearly a knock-on? He clearly knocked it on when he got tackled. Fair enough. Fair enough. It was given a try, so at the end of the day, it was a nice try. Luai did some good stuff there to get it. The Dolphins against the Raiders, winning the match-winning try. Fido. It's funny that Fido, I can't remember. He was doing this celebration at the Cowboys. Did he do that? Had he already signed with the Dolphins when he did this? Because he 100% did this try celebration at the Cowboys. Was it meant to be a Dolphin back then? Because I honestly didn't really know, but maybe it was after he signed with the Dolphins, and this whole time he was just, he was celebrating for his new club, the Dolphins. But yeah, that's great stuff. It was a great win. I I tipped the Raiders in this one. I thought the Raiders should have probably won it, but I mean, honestly, their halves just basically non-issues in this game. The Dolphins, man, they got a bit unlucky too. Like the O'Sullivan, he did a couple of bad. I think he kicked it dead when they were on their attack, like late in the game. Well, he kicked a shot. Yeah, he kicked a shocker up in the air, and then he sort of, I think he knocked it on trying to get it back or something like that. And then he got that 10 in the bin, which is absurd. Like, I just, it does feel like sometimes the refs try to do a bit of a level up, which I don't always hate, but like, they're just so, some of them are so clearly not in the same realm that it's like, really, how was that 10 in the bin the same as the one that happened previously? Like, it's, jeez, dude, it's crazy. But I thought the Dolphins, after that moment, losing the player in the bin, I know the Raiders had as well, but the momentum definitely shifted, and the Raiders were, they had all the confidence at that point. Sullivan was kicking himself. I think he probably thought that he'd lost them the game. And then they come out, and it was, it was a young gun here, Isaiah Katoa. Beautiful play. I mean, again, you can criticize outside backs defensively a lot. And sometimes it's a little harsh, but this is pretty poor from Tomoko here. Just, why are you jamming in like that? It's a 3-on-1 outside. Like, there's just no reason. Like, I just don't understand the jamming in of this, because, okay, if Fogarty, I think Fogarty made the wrong call as well. I think Fogarty jammed in on Katoa for some reason. So it all started with him. But then Tomoko, he just has to stay on the outside. And, okay, if they hit Gilbert short, he lets him through. But it's not Timoko's fault that the edge back row goes through. You just got, I don't know. It's a split-second decision, but it does start from the inside. Like, yeah, Fogarty, why are you jamming in? Like, the man coming across has him covered. Timoko goes in. Kotrick is a guy that he does sometimes just find himself in the middle of nowhere. And again, you can't really blame Kotrick here, but it is one of those moments where if they're all going in, you've got to jam in as well. You can't just stay posted up for marking no one, really. So it was a bit of, everyone was in all sorts in that play, and the Dolphins getting the try. And I guess, to be fair, like, they had a player in the bin at that point, so a man down the defensive line is always a bit more tricky. But the Dolphins getting the win, how good. And a couple of tough wins. I mean, obviously against the Roosters were trash, but it's a big game regardless. And then the Raiders, like, it was at their home ground, but the Raiders, I think a lot of people are tipping the Raiders to be a top 8 team this year. The forward pack is really good. They got some good young outside backs. So another really solid showing for the Finns here, which is fantastic to see. And I got to be honest, I'm excited to be going for the Dolphins rather than relying on the fucking Titans, who do my head in. So the Finns getting it done. What play was that? Number 2? Or was that number 1? It was a nice play though, regardless. I mean, it was set up with the defensive misreads, but still no. Number 3 here. This is it. Reece Walsh. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, he is bulked up, but just the speed. He's so quick. Oh my word. Just the skip. Fucking felt. Absolute dog. Absolute fucking dog. I hate Kyle Felt with an absolute passion, dude. There's not many, like, most Queenslanders, even if they're a bit of grubs, I still stand them because they're Queenslanders, but Felt, I cannot fucking stand. How has he not been suspended for that shot as well? And I think he got put on report later, but unbelievable. And this man as well, Jesse Arthurs. I never really rated Arthurs too highly. He's obviously been to a couple of clubs. He's back at the Broncos, and I got to be honest, he's looking damn good on the wing. And obviously, again, it's very unfortunate. Corey Oates, poor shot from Drinkwater to knock Coates out for quite a while. But Jesse Arthurs, I think, is a fantastic fill, and he's looking really good. That's a really piss poor. I honestly didn't really remember this watching. I think I was just too hyped for the the incredibleness of Reece Walsh here. And again, fucking Nanai. I know he's a back rower up against the fullback, but just not good enough. Kyle Felt, dog, has to jam in. Townsend, this is an absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. And then Ezra Mam, he is speed. He is, I mean, I know, he only had Griffin Neiman and fucking Granville chasing, but he is real quick. That was beautiful to watch. The Broncos, it could fall away again like last year, but geez, they are looking sharp. As we look at the this is right. Mulatalo takes the intercept. Oh, what a game this was. Mitchell Moses, you know, not a huge fan of Moses, but he is quick. He is very quick. And then Talakai here. This is great heads up play, and nice bit of footwork there from Will Kennedy to score another one for the Sharkies. And this was a crazy game. I tipped the heels in this one too. Oh man. But yeah, great work, Talakai. Just really good heads up play. Just to take control of that play and get the pass off. Just great work. And the not the Sharkies, the Dragons. I don't really know why that's. Is that really number 1 top play of the round? I mean, I'm salty because, you know, I tipped the Titans, and that's poor stuff. Blake Lowry scoring a try. I mean, it's not like his first try in the NRL. I don't think it was, right? No, he scored a few, so I don't. Oh well, bit of a disappointing top one to finish on, but yeah, it was a solid round. Couple of stinkers in this round, but yeah, there's been some good footy played, and obviously great to see the Dolphins, great to see the Broncos doing well. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the Insane Reacts. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.